If you're sitting in Florida right now and you're thinking about moving, this might be the video for you. In this video, we're covering everything Florida residents need to know before moving to Central New York. The insurance reality, the winters, the heating costs, the homesickness question, and the financial picture driving more Florida to CNY moves than most people realize. I'm Tyler Marshall, a real estate agent here in Central New York and the host of Living in Central New York. And this video is built around the real objections I hear from Florida buyers specifically. Let's start with the one thing that's starting to push Florida homeowners towards this conversation, and that's insurance. Florida homeowners insurance in 2026 runs $5,800 to about $8,500 plus per year, and it keeps climbing as carriers exit the market and hurricane risk gets priced more aggressively. In Central New York, average homeowners insurance runs $1,800 to $2,400 per year. That's 60 to 70% less. No hurricane risk, no mandatory flood insurance stacking on top. I've had Florida buyers tell me the insurance savings alone, not the housing price, not the taxes, just the insurance, justified the move financially. Now let's address the objection that every Florida resident raises immediately: the winters. Yes, CNY has real winters. Historically, 100+ inches of snow, shorter days, and genuine logistical commitment. I'm not going to tell you it's been exaggerated. What Florida to CNY movers consistently tell me after year one is that they adapted faster than expected. The right gear and local routines make an enormous difference. And the flip side is 4 genuine seasons. Falls that are amongst the best foliage in the country, and summers on Oneida Lake or the Finger Lakes that are completely different from 8 months of Florida heat and humidity. Many movers say that variety itself felt like a quality of life upgrade. And by the way, if you're thinking about moving to Central New York from out of state, I put something together for you. It's called the Central New York Master Relocation Guide. Inside has information on the best neighborhoods, their pricing, who each area is built for, and so much more. It's a great starter point, and you could download it using the link in the description. Now let's talk about heating costs, because this is the thing that comes up right away after the winter conversation. Yes, heating bills are higher, but Florida AC runs 8 to 9 months a year at a level CNY residents never experience. When movers look at total annual utility spend, many report their overall costs are comparable to or lower than Florida once you remove the relentless AC load. The practical advice: get a home inspection that evaluates insulation and furnace condition. An older furnace is fixable, but you want to know before you close. Here's the objection that doesn't get talked about enough: the homesickness question. The first 6 to 12 months can include genuine moments of missing the beach and the constant sun. That's real, and it takes time. What I consistently see after the adjustment period: most movers describe a quality of life improvement that surprised them. More house for their money, stronger suburban schools, shorter commutes, and a community feel that Florida's faster growing transient suburbs often lack. And staying connected is easier than people assume. Direct flights from Syracuse to Florida make it a February sunshine trip genuinely doable. Now let's talk about the full financial picture, because this is where the Florida to Central New York math gets interesting. CNY suburb median prices run from $280,000 up to about $350,000 with real space and strong school districts. Florida's desirable markets have run up significantly, and the affordability story there is more complicated than it was 5 years ago. Florida's no state income tax is a genuine advantage. New York State income tax is real, but when you add lower housing costs, dramatically lower insurance, and overall CNY cost of living, many families find the total picture is comparable to or better than Florida once all real costs are on the table, not just the headline tax rate. Here's the bottom line for Florida residents considering this move: CNY is not Florida. The weather and pace require genuine adjustment. What it offers in return is a housing market that makes financial sense, an insurance environment that isn't hostile to homeowners, strong suburban communities, and a quality of life at a price point that's getting harder to find anywhere. The Florida residents who thrive here are the ones who go in with honest expectations and focus on what they're gaining. That group consistently tells me they're glad they made the call. And that wraps up this video. If you're currently out of state and thinking about moving to Central New York, reach out to me directly. All my contact details are in the description below.